So we're talking about things that your dog can eat that can be dangerous for it. Animal bones, chicken bones, chopped bones, pork chop, lamb chop, very, very common causes of obstruction. Unfortunately, cooked bones shatter and they will perforate the intestine and the stomach. Chocolate is very common. In fact, some people feed their dogs chocolates thinking it's a treat. But unfortunately, it contains some chemicals that can be dangerous for their heart and their kidneys. All sorts of electrical items, not only do they ruin your remote control, but perhaps the batteries can get out, and then the chemicals that are within the batteries can burn the mouth and even burn the intestines. A baby's pacifier, what can happen here is they love the sensation of the spongy, plasticky teat part, and they will actually bite through it, swallow it. As a veterinary surgeon, I've taken out all sorts of weird and wonderful things from dogs. And of course, they've eaten all sorts of other weird and wonderful things that unfortunately have damaged them. Other foreign materials, just simple household string. They love again to chew it and to chomp it. It can actually get caught behind the tongue, or it can go right down into the esophagus or the gullet, into the stomach. The small intestine is a series of hairpin loops, and when string goes through it, rather than going around the corners, it can cheese wire and cut the corners, and this can be very serious. Glues, adhesive, tubes of all sorts of things, and of course when they perforate and the chemical leakage can cause burning of the gums, literally physically sticking of the gums together. Electrical cables, again, anything that feels chewy and stringy, they like to chomp on, so just be careful about this, because of course they can not only electrocute themselves, which I have seen, but of course they can damage or burn their mouth and their gums. Moving outside to the garden, slug bait is a very common cause of poisoning in dogs. It'll cause all sorts of symptoms in relation to the nervous system. So there's a range of some of the things that I have seen and I have removed as a veterinary surgeon from dog's stomach, or I've seen them harm themselves by. The sort of symptoms they can cause are very broad. Things like vomiting if something's stuck, things of going off their food, becoming depressed in their demeanour, even seizures and fitting. If you see any of these symptoms and you have seen your dog eat something that they shouldn't have perhaps, contact your veterinary surgeon immediately and tell them what you think they may have swallowed, and you take the package if you have it.